So, how's it going? I really hope that you're doing well, because that is about to change. No, I'm just kidding. How are we doing? Welcome on back to Dirty Zeros, and most importantly, no, just kidding. But let me just go ahead and start entirely again.
Yeah.
I did not come in with any of the right.
Thing.
I am. Well, hello there, and welcome on back to Dirty Zeros. In fact, welcome to yet another episode of Needs Improv-ment. It's great to have you here. Of course, I am Freddie. I am the host for this lovely little episode that we've got coming on strong. By now, you guys are you're up to date with what's going on, but nonetheless, our lovely two competitors for today will come on in and explain things briefly before we get into the gumption, I suppose you could say. So, you know what? Let's not waste any time, shall we? Let's bring them on in. You know how it works. We start on my left-hand side, and I'm not 100% sure where he's gone, but please welcome the gentleman wearing a hat. He's got a stripy sweater on. In fact, if he's been in your local area, you should certainly know about it, because it is none other than the awesome, the legendary, the epic Mr. Dom Franklin. Why don't you come on in? Holy shit.
Sorry, I was in your local area.
Yeah.
I had to come back.
And quickly as well.
Quickly, I got spotted by some peeps.
Now his competitor, appearing for the second time in this series. That's right. You're
I'm fucked.
I know, the newbie up against
Great.
the veteran, some might say. He's just as awesome. He's just as epic. He's just as legendary, but he's not quite as tall as me yet. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's a throwback to his last episode, because please welcome to the stage, Mr. Tavish Gleeson.
Why is one thing that defines me to you just the fact that you're a little bit taller than me?
You're definitely going to have to scoot this way a bit, champion.
I have to take the win somehow. My knees. All right.
Yeah, wall sit.
Yeah. Welcome, lads. Good to see you. How we doing? My foot's cramping right now. So. Yeah, what's going on, you guys? How's it going?
Oh, yeah, going good. You know, ready to win this brand new game that I'm about to experience. And kick Tavish's little honey.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going for my second win.
Yeah, well, look, that is true. You are up
I'm
against...
breaking a win streak today. You know, saving throwdowns, spoiler alert, may not have done me too well, but this will be my game. This will be my game.
We're not hosting this one, so you might.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't bode well for my episode of this. With that, though, I'm gonna go... You see that spot up in the distance? That's where I'm gonna be. But you guys, just chill here, get cozy, get keen, take them through what we're doing.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, I am rather trapped. Obviously.
Skinny thoughts by your boy. Should we crack into some rules?
Well, you explain it.
A game I have never played before is about to be explained. You know what? Let's do it. Rule number 1, characters are created and drawn with the same structure as our saving throwdown series. So if you're not familiar with that, random rolls, timer, good stuff. Rule 2, level is rolled. Exactly. Rule 3, species selected using a d20. I got ahead of myself. See, this is why I shouldn't have read the rules. 4, instead of rolling for class, a d12 is rolled to determine occupation. Players are free to choose a class that best fits their character. No UTI, this is a healthy bunch. What are these rules? Instead, we roll a d10 to gain an aligned agenda.
Healthy bunch of boys.
So, aligned agenda, for those who don't know, do you want to give a quick little spilling of the tea about it?
Most certainly. So your aligned agenda, for the viewers at home, anyone who's unfamiliar, there are typically 9 alignments within D&D. Now, characters are multi-layered, they're in-depth, and often these alignments don't have the craziest, flow, or rather influence on who your character is, because everyone is deeply layered. But for a fun little improv game, we're going to go ahead and roll for an alignment, and that alignment in question, the true good, true neutral, lawful good, all that jazz, will determine a hidden agenda. that both of our players will be kind of playing to. It's to give you guys almost, in acting terms, an objective of sorts.
Because I see here in rule number 6, it states that your AA, not Alcoholics Anonymous, lovely. But
You had to clarify that.
Just to be safe.
Your AA determines the character's alignment and they will receive a corresponding hidden agenda. Rule 7, do not tell your opponent your hidden agenda, hence the term hidden. 8 has been scratched out, so I'm assuming I don't read that. Lovely. 9, if a win scratched out bonus condition is not achieved but scratched out when the scene finds a natural end, it comes down to points. Points are going points are gained by making your opponent break, plus 1 point, plus bonus condition, plus 5 points, plus... You know what? I don't even need to know. You guys need to know. Best drawing, plus 2 points. But I don't need to know how points are allocated because my natural skill and charisma will save me. 11 skill expert feat is banned. Boom! Well, I'm gonna roll for our level.
Alright, I didn't ever roll for level in these things.
Yeah, no, because no one wants you to, because you roll it some either a 1 or a 20. 1 or a 20. Now I kind of want to give it to you to see if you roll a 1 or a 20.
Fine.
Dropped it. 19.
19.
Hey, look, you say that like it's a bad thing. This isn't. We're not allotting like spells or anything.
Well,
so this is
actually
okay. We can lot some spells, but not. Don't cast power word kill.
Yeah.
power word.
Kill you and I win.
So we're level 19.
Level 19.
Do you want to roll race first?
Okay, I've got my own dice. I'll roll my rest.
Let's find out what it is.
I'm a gnome again.
We've had a
That's
gnome
awesome.
every fucking time.
I was a gnome last time. Can I roll?
Sorry, King, you a gnome again.
I want to be a fairy.
You want to be a fairy?
I'm a fairy.
You're no fucking way. No shit. That's crazy, dude. Holy
Fair
shit.
enough.
Well
Fair
done.
enough.
Yeah,
Dude,
fair.
I'm just excited. I'm amped up about being a
All
funny
right,
little
let's
fucker.
get our
Anyway.
alignments. This is classes.
No, occupations first.
Occupations. All right. D12s.
D12s. I'll roll for occupation first because I want to.
All right. Fine. Was that 1, 7?
I'm a petty criminal.
Hey.
Yay! A
Okay.
little conniving
I
little
think it's
fuck.
funny that you're petty criminal wearing like almost black and white.
Yeah.
I'm ready to
No.
burgle.
No, I'll be a bloody what's the chef,
Housekeeper.
librarian,
Oh,
housekeeper, the most formal housekeeper in the world. I'm a housekeeper.
My predictions are off the charts!
Okay.
Wild. Well, I can't wait to guess what
Alignment.
alignment I'm going to get. I'm going to be a neutral evil alignment.
Yeah,
Yep.
that is an 8, so we'll see.
A D10. Do you want to roll alignment first and get your lawful neutral?
Where is that one? That's a 4. Not quite. You're close. Chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral. I still think I'm going to be neutral evil. A petty criminal? Nope, I am
You're
lawful neutral.
You were just predicting.
That was a little reversed. Okay. Lawful neutral. I
So-
gotta write these down.
Couple of neutral
Yeah.
fuckers. Alright.
So level 19, I'm a gnome housekeeper. So that's what a fucking cleaner or whatever. Oh, I'm a gnome. I'm a house elf.
I'm lawful neutral, so I'm just like a blank space baby.
But I'm also a
And
chaotic
your name.
neutral.
Lawful neutral might be tricky.
It was very tricky to make the agenda, I'll say that.
Yeah, fuck. Lawful neutral is. I'm just. I don't care.
Also, I like how you mentioned that like rule 8 is crossed out, but so is the bloody no UTI. This is a healthy bunch.
Yeah, but I wanted to read that because that's funny.
Oh my god.
UTI is a reference to our STD series. Both great. What are they called? What are they called when it's like letters that make a sentence or something or a title?
Acronym?
That's the one, bro. I'm gonna role play your pants off. Wait.
Why?
Socks off. No.
Don't lines like that in your roleplay, you'll be fine.
The two of you, through one means or another, have been friends for a few years at this point. In fact, your friendship has evolved to the point that the two of you are housemates. You've been living together for a while. Got to make that rent work somehow, and you probably saw the benefits of someone who cleans for a living with you. Take that how you will.
I'm playing your shit up there.
The two of you are housemates, but you are housemates in a complicated time. There is a faraway land not too far from where the two of you live, and it's by the name of Cholt. And Cholt,
Son of a bitch. See, I know that name.
yes, well,
It's a bad place, man. It's full of like zombies and dinos and jungle.
Cholt, for anyone not familiar with the story Tomb of Annihilation, is a land far away, out in the ocean, that is the originator of a very nasty and devious death curse. This death curse in question has begun expanding. In fact, as far as the two of you know, in a recent, announcement by the monarch of your land, it was revealed that this death curse is beginning to spread and move through the entire world under the actions of a lich of some sort. Therefore, the monarchy has demanded that all individuals, everyone that lives in their nation, must stay inside. For 2 weeks, we swear, as the death curse proceeds to ravage the outside world.
I can't believe you brought COVID. Like fun escape from reality.
Now the good news is a company known as Haste has brought forth a means of communication. So you're not completely cut off from the outside world, but nonetheless, the two of you have been sent to lockdown. You're stuck in your home, and to make matters just a little bit worse,
At least this time I'm not alone in lockdown. Because that was hellish.
yeah, very fair. This
Why is there a toilet paper roll?
is your last roll of toilet paper.
Are we allowed to use this as a prop?
Yep.
I think that is the point.
You can bring it on into the scene. So, you guys are almost out of toilet paper, and you have been sentenced to a lockdown. You're going to be stuck inside for quite some time, and you've just made this realization. How you go about it is entirely up to you, though I hope
Well, it's
it's
entirely
easy
up to
gen-
that, yeah.
Well, it certainly helps. So, with that, I'm going to slide these to you.
This is talent.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, he's looking at
Oh,
it,
am I
so-
not meant to look at
No,
it?
no, I can look at them now. You know the scenario.
Oh.
And of course, do
Why
not
so
tell-
long?
And of course, do not tell your opponent your hidden agenda.
Wait. Okay.
It's hard. It's hard
No.
to do neutral.
No. This is perfect.
Oh yeah.
It's just you made me into I'm not gonna
Ooh.
type of person. This is very interesting.
I am a little concerned on how I'm gonna. You know what? Fuck it.
I love it.
I'm very excited for this one. But first things first, we have to have some characters, don't we? So,
Yes, we get 10 minutes.
without further ado,
Oh.
thank you. Rowan will take care of time. We're going to go ahead and get started on the count of 3. In fact, said countdown begins now. What was that, man? 3, 2, 1, commence, begin, get into it, let's see.
Funny guy.
No. See, last time I was deep no.
You were deep gnome. Deep thoughts with the deep gnome.
What was it? There it is.
Dom straight to drawing, that's an interesting shout, I like it.
No, you know what? I think I'm gonna go deep no again.
Going deep gnome again.
It's funny.
How are we feeling, lads? Ready to betray some housemates stuck in another... The good thing is...
I have some experience.
Yeah, exactly. You both have it. I mean...
He doesn't.
No
He was
housemates
locked alone.
2 minutes.
2 minutes gone already?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's in a rush.
Yeah. Dom, I must say, I'm liking what's happening on that page over there. Like, I hate it, but I like it. You know what I mean?
So we can't cast like the damaging spells. You know?
No damaging spells, control spells only, except for Tasha's hideous laughter. That shit banned.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I hadn't even thought of doing that.
No,
but
literally.
that is crazy.
It was one of y'all suggested it last time, and I was like, no.
How's time's going on?
Yeah.
4 minutes have gone by.
Damn.
I have no idea what my skills are going to look like because I'm just picking. For my features, I'm just going intelligence, not intelligence, ability score increases.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, same.
A wise
But
decision.
I'm just like picking random ones every time, pretty much.
Yeah.
5 minutes remaining.
Oh,
God
shit.
damn.
Halfway there. Very
So
nice.
what's next? View character sheet.
Hell yeah. Time to get drawing, Tav.
You guys always gotta start with an S.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Gnome dude.
How we feeling, lads? It's almost time.
2 minutes.
Oh, that begging guy. You heard it here. What the fuck is that, Tav? It probably will be.
Why do you always think I'm naked?
Mine's almost naked.
How we doing time?
1 minute.
Look at that.
As soon as you said it.
That's crazy. Dear, home stretch, lads. How we feeling? You reckon we'll be characters done, characters sorted and ready?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Oh no.
Kidding. Hee I'm such a little trickster.
Damn, dude, you might have that death curse. It's been going around.
30 seconds.
I haven't named him.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yo, stop.
I spent that extra 5 seconds making a deeper belly button.
What
Yeah.
the actual fuck do we have? I gotta say, right off the before I even get y'all to introduce, really tough time picking a favorite of these two.
They're just both.
Maybe the
They're
names
both-
will help
no, they're
bring the
both
drawings to
banging.
life.
Yeah,
What in the flaccid Usopp is that? That's crazy.
You'll
That's gas.
You'll understand.
That's very cool. Yeah, no, very nicely done to both of you. That is fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah, some backstory stuff.
Yeah, well,
Ah.
anyone want to go first? Out of the
I want Dom to go first.
You want Dom to go first? Dom, do you want to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, lovely. Kick us off.
Well. This is Brumby Biggins. Brumby Biggins is a bit of a big deal in this city. He does internet crimes such as piracy and hacking and other notorious activity. He wanted a roommate who could match his charisma levels and perhaps even bring some entertainment into his everyday life.
Oh, good luck.
And I think that perhaps maybe a good friendship has blossomed from this winning situation.
Do you want to
he's
spin
on
that there? Oh, sorry.
Oh, you didn't show it to me.
Yeah, you haven't shown it.
I think the voice might help. This is Brumby Biggins.
Brumby.
Biggins.
Brumby Biggins.
Brumby Biggins.
Very
Brumby
nice.
Biggins.
Oh, show the class.
Show the class.
For the class. Very nice, very nice. That is Brumby Biggins. It's great to meet
You
you.
did that in character. I'm not going to do mine in character.
Fair enough.
Mine was just a little teaser.
Hell yeah, very
The
nice.
next
very
day.
nice.
I'll let mine be
Thank you.
surprised.
Thank you.
Oh,
Well, with
God.
that, why don't you show us fucking Flaccid Usopp, as he was named? Give us a look at your
For those of
character.
you who are familiar with One Piece, you'll understand exactly what he meant. Welcome to
That's disgusting.
Simon Clump.
Simon Club.
Simon
Yes.
Clump. Look at him.
It's not quite the same name as Brumby Biggins, but Simon Clump, and I'll show you the class as well.
Oh, is that Jen?
Look at his stance.
Yeah, what the
That's
fuck is
intrigues me.
the demon?
So Simon was born to a very, very wealthy family. But the problem is, he's a gambler, and he gambled away all of his life, and he even gambled away his family's homes and yes, everything, and he gambled his family away to the circus. Happens, you know. Simon was left alone and destitute in the streets of Chult when he was met by a great old one from the dawn of creation, the miasma before time. And it basically just saw this cool dude with a nose and thought, damn, that guy could do some shit. And decided to grant him the power to get his life back on track. Simon didn't do that. But it did help him get a job at a very wealthy family's home as a bit of a housekeeper. The wealthy family works in the palace, kind of like a senator thing. And Simon Clumph just kind of going about life, not really. He's bad at his job. But
It looks like he can pick his nose with his nose.
Simon, he sees himself as quite a superstar, but he's got a little fuck it attitude.
Nice.
Life. His home is also absolutely horrendously disgusting.
Hell yeah.
You're welcome.
Well, yeah, look, some might say you guys were star-crossed roommates. But alas, the stars have aligned to find yourselves stuck in a death curse lockdown with one roll of toilet paper left. With all of that said, I need to assign 2 bonus points as we start off for my favorite draw. And it's a really fucking hard one, because I
even got the old one.
I do like that you've brought in the old one. I like that you've got some tools. I like the little bowler hat.
And
like
he's wearing
one
of those happy birthday sashes. It's not his birthday. He got this on his 12th birthday and he hasn't taken it off.
He's wearing like a cape and he's got his hands, his little pockets there.
Boxer shorts.
Oh god, guys.
Those are his arms, so he's kind of standing like this, and those are his arms, kind of cool.
I know.
It's 2 points, man.
He's holding in a shit because, you know, there's not much toilet paper.
Alright, well, gentlemen, before you began to gamble for your lives, I had made a decision. And please let it be known it was a difficult one. I think you both put forth some very excellent and lovely drawings. They both made me laugh. They both made me mildly uncomfortable. And I think that makes both of them very good.
Here's the idea.
I just gave him a dick and balls by 4,000.
Thank you for not. That's. I mean, oh, it's tough, but I have decided that I am going to award the 2 points for my favourite drawing to
Well.
I love them both. I think they're both a couple of cool dudes, and I can't wait to see them on the stage. But it just tickles my fancy just that little bit.
You don't like flaccid Usopp?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I love flaccid Usopp. It was a tough decision.
He just standing up.
He's got a pretty powerful stance on him.
That must be a pretty small bucket.
Yeah.
Probably taking a few mil.
With all of that said, how's about we cue some Lego sounds and bring ourselves into the end of this video?
See, I don't know why we do that.
I don't either, but I.
Well, that's
One of these things would have the budget.
Yeah. Nicely done, game. May I please have your agenda sheet, good sir, so I can keep your score on what was on? I'll still start with like introduce the video on shit.
Alright, let's do it, team.
Let's do it.